What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a complete full body workout with no equipment needed. I'll be doing it here in my hotel room. We're going to be covering everything from arms, legs, chest, back, shoulders, and abs. So whether you're somebody who is stuck in a hotel with no gym, or you're somebody who's stuck at home with no equipment, you'll be covering all the bases here within about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna mix up a pre-workout here and then we're gonna get right into the workout. All right, guys, so exercise number one is gonna be tricep dips. So for this, all that you need is a chair for your hands and then something like a bed or another chair to place your heels on. And when you're doing this, you wanna have your hands shoulder width apart with your palms facing down. You want to then put your heels on the bed or on the other chair. And when you go down, you want to go to about 90 degrees. And then when you come up, you want to push through the palms of your hands and get a good contraction at the top of the movement and then repeat that. When you're doing this, you want to make sure you have your chest up the entire time. This way you're focusing more on your triceps and less on your chest. When you're tilting forward, the movement becomes more chest focused. And when you're leaning back, your tricep gets more involved. So we're gonna go ahead and do 3 sets of this to complete failure. Okay, so when I say complete failure, I mean complete failure. By the end of this set, you shouldn't be able to get back onto the chair. You should pretty much have to catch yourself with your legs by the end of it. So right after those dips, we're gonna go ahead and do some push-ups. This is something called a superset when you stack 2 exercises back and forth. So essentially one complete set will be a set of tricep dips and then a set of push-ups. Now I grabbed this towel to keep my hands clean while I'm on the ground, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a trick to get a better contraction on your chest and to get a little bit more out of your push-ups. So a bit of a trick that I like to do when it comes to push-ups is I want to pretend like I have my hands kind of squeezing into each other without actually moving them. Then if you twist your wrists inwards, you get an even better contraction in your chest. So I'll try to demonstrate this as best as I can on video, but it's a little bit tough because my hands aren't actually moving. But here we go, we get into push-up position, twist our wrists inwards and pull our hands together. You'll feel your chest activate automatically. Then we can go ahead and do our push-ups. Now try to keep a little bit of a wider grip when you're doing these to get a better activation in your chest. Oh, there we go. So that's 1 round complete of tricep dips and push-ups. This is an amazing superset. You get the shoulders activated, you get the triceps and the chest pumping. So I'm gonna do 2 more sets of this and then we're gonna head into some side lateral raises. All right, guys, so next up, we're gonna be moving into some side lateral raises. Now, luckily I am in a hotel room and of course I have a suitcase with me. But if you're somebody who's just at home and you don't have access to something like this, you have to get creative, right? Find something that you can grab with one hand and lift pretty comfortably with one arm. I remember back during COVID, I was lifting cases of water, water jugs, TVs, my couch, whatever I can do to stimulate my muscle and keep it active. So you guys have to get creative. Find a way to make it happen because there's always a way. But without further ado, let's jump into this. 3 sets to failure with some side lateral raises. Here we go. There we go, guys. Pump is looking great already. You don't need much. If you're serious about this kind of stuff, you'll find a way to make it happen. Next up, we're gonna be doing some sort of back movement. Now, if you're able to do pull-ups, that would probably be best case scenario. But like I said, I'm in a hotel room and I don't wanna go breaking anything. So what I'm gonna do is grab that suitcase again and we're gonna do some rows. Now, I don't have significant weight, so going to failure is gonna help me a lot with this. And that's something that I preach all the time. Take your muscles to failure, give them a reason to grow. So we're gonna get into some back rows here. Again, 3 sets to failure. Now, with this being a suitcase, it touches the ground a little bit sooner than I would like it to. So I'm not able to get a deep stretch with the movement. But considering that I don't have much weight for this kind of movement, it kind of helps me out in this scenario. The reason that's good is because this way I'm keeping constant tension on my back while I'm doing this rather than letting it rest at the bottom of the movement. So it works out in the end. Another tip if you're somebody who's going to be doing these rows is you want to have your chest facing the ground as much as possible. This way you get the best contraction you can in your back. But let's go ahead and do the other side now. I feel like I got a lot more reps on that side than I did the other. Now with this exercise, we're gonna go ahead and superset it with bicep curls. Since this is a back movement, your biceps are going to be involved, so we might as well combine them to save some time. Now again, we'll use the luggage for this. It's kind of perfect because it's shaped like a dumbbell in a way. But here we go, let's keep this super strict. Do some normal curls all the way to failure. Be sure to let your biceps stretch fully and contract completely as much as you can, depending on what you're using. Might make it a little bit difficult. That felt better than I expected. After you do 3 rounds of that, you're gonna move into body weight squats, supersetted with ab crunches. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my 3 rounds and then we're gonna jump into that. All right guys, so time for some legs and abs. 3 sets of body weight squats to failure, supersetted with ab crunches. Now one tip that I wanna give you guys when it comes to squats is if you really wanna focus on bringing out your quads and your teardrop, try to push through your heels as much as possible and sort of have your toes elevated a little bit off the ground. This is gonna give you a really good focus in your quads and in your teardrop. I used to do these all the time with a Smith machine with no weight on it. I would just sit on my heels, lean back into the bar and push through my heels, driving so much tension into my quads. And I was able to build them up so well with that. So again, 3 sets of this, supersetted with crunches. But let's get into these body weight squats here. Okay. I was starting to fall over at the end there, so I think that's a job well done. So now we're gonna go straight into some crunches. Doing these to failure as well. A tip when you're doing these is to blow out all your air at the top of the movement. This gives you a really good contraction in your abs. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Let's go check out the pump. All right, guys, that wraps it up. I hope that you guys learned something here today. If anything, take away that you can make it happen no matter where you're at. There's a ton of things that you can do beyond what I just showed you today. If you have any questions about any of this at all, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'm always happy to answer any questions that you guys have. But feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. But anyways, guys, thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.